Hello? 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 Hi Hayes, hi Orchid, hi Cole. Hello. Hi. Hi. I felt like doing... let's go over. Let's just get into the setup. I don't need to explain all this on the starting screen. Hello? Where's the game? Where'd the game go? Oh, but now I can't hear it because it's in the wrong... Hang on, I gotta reboot the game. Hang on, it's playing through my computer speakers. Hang on. There we go. Okay, hi. Yeah, I'm playing Air Ride one more time. This isn't the last time I'll be playing Air Ride ever in my life, but it's possible this might be the last time I stream it, you know? Just figured, since, Riders is coming out soon, kind of do a send-off before the era's over. And also, a lot of my recent streams of this game have either been through netplay builds or deluxe. So, we're going back to the file where I was doing all the checklist stuff. Oh, that's the wrong button. Where did we last leave off? 13 on Air Ride, 24 on Top Ride, and 99 on City Trial. You can tell which one I liked. Okay, I have a confession. I did this one off stream, like before I started streaming. I unlocked Brown Kirby, and you didn't get to see that. I apologize. I'm at least gonna do one race on everything. Just kind of do a once-over on the whole game. Because why the heck not? Let me see if there's anything I can go for, though. Celestial Valley! Race over 6,000 feet in 2 minutes. How the fuck? First place while taking damage. Free run. Time attack. Alright, I can do this. 5 consecutive garbage enemies and take first. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too hard about checklists. We're just gonna do a race on everything, and we're one race on everything, and then maybe worry about checklist stuff later. It's not so much I'm looking forward to doing checklist stuff specifically. Yeah, because I think my #1 issue with Air Ride 1 is that its whole thing is, oh, there's so much to do single player with the checklist, and it's like, I kind of disagree, because, yeah, you got a ton of checklists to do, right? But also, over half of them don't even really give you anything. You don't really get rewarded for half of the checklist missions. Hydrate, I'll do that in a second. Also, calling them garbage enemies is so rude. Deserved. Just remembered about machine customization. Don't remind me. I might explode once I get my hands on that. Ow, fuck you too, buddy. I'm not getting first. I'm rusty! I'm rusty! Oh, it's over for me. Alright, I'll hydrate. Yeah, water. I got a very scary notification from the Kirby Air Ride NetPlay server earlier today. And it's that apparently early copies are starting to make their way out, apparently. People are getting their copies like 2 days early. Somehow. And so spoilers are likely to be afoot. Spoilers waddle to eat. Ban that guy. Ban them. Ban Orchid. Thought you were gonna say this said NetPlay was over. No. They could never do that. I think they would die if they did that. What the hell? There's a grind rail there? I've never known about that. Slickstar is really bad on off-road, I'm seeing. Go, my bird. Whatever. Go, my bird. I know a friend who, like, got their copy of some game recently several hours before the actual day, I think, because they ordered it through Amazon. And it's like, god damn it. Why can't I have that? That should be me. Smile. There we go. Galaxy 1 and 2, that's what it was, yeah. Do we even know if Wing and Tornado are back? We don't, actually. I don't think they've been shown off in any material. They also weren't in the global test ride. It'll be very interesting to see if they straight up get rid of those two. I think Swerve Star will be good for eating 5 guys in a row. Come here, Cappy. Fuck you. You're not playable yet. Can I beat Kirby Air Ride by eating all the characters that are only playable in Riders? All yummies %. How many gummies are in Kirby Air Riders? I promise, this is an interesting question. I actually haven't been keeping count, so I don't know if I did it or not. I don't think so. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Okay, different mission, but awesome. I didn't even know about that one. I can't wait to see these maps in HD. They've been posting about them, but I blocked the account before the direct. Hello. Hi, Tay-Cat. I need first impressions by playing the game itself. Owie. Hi, Dale. The mechanical bits of Frozen Hillside? What do you mean? Because I might not know about that either. Oh yeah, like that laser tunnel at the beginning. Come here. It's kind of funny that I guess this is my second recent replay of this game because of the series that I've been doing with James, Brawl Cats. I win! I love stealing. Am I stupid? Hang on. I gotta check that one checklist. Ba ba ba. Okay. I think I'm just not eating Five Guys. I've gotta eat Five Guys. Sharky to match the friend, I got you. It's a shark stream. And then this part sounds like a gourmet race. Okay, I think I'm just not eating Five Guys, that's my issue. Thinking about the 20th anniversary medley of the Air Ride songs, I hadn't heard that until like maybe a week ago, and I actually started tearing up. That shit was beautiful. I think if I saw that live, I would just start sobbing. Like, uncontrollably. Kirby Glowstick Rave? I don't think I know about this. Give me that. Okay, that's 2. Shoutouts to women. I'm always shouting at women. Three. 4. That should be 5. I'll do one more just in case. I lied. I want to win. I want to win. I need to win. I keep thinking about whether or not Tornado and Wing will be in Riders, because thinking about it now, Wing has some Tornado properties to it, so it's very interesting that Wing and Tornado specifically, they just haven't shown off. How curious. Ow. Okay, I ate 5 guys, but now I'm not gonna get first. Damn. Hi, Gab Gab. Kirby is scheduled to die on Thursday, unfortunately. And then immediately get reborn into another game. It happens to the best of us. Nap time's over, buddy. They do have, like, almost every other aspect from the original, so... we'll just have to see. I love the out-of-bounds menu UI. I love widescreen hack. I love widescreen hack. Okay, there's one guy. On one hand, I'm sad that the original tracks aren't getting new arrangements. But, like, I can't be sure they would have the vocalizations in Machine Passage anymore, so... I'm glad we at least still have that. You 100% of this game, all 360 achievements with no purple blocks used? You're insane. Even I haven't done that. I think we're... on the family save that I grew up with, we're closer than this save. But... please? But, I mentioned it before, my main issue with the checklist, there we go. The checklist in this game is that you don't really get rewards for every achievement. It's like, here's 100 things to do in each mode. Okay, what do I get? More things to do. Congratulations for doing your chores. You get more chores. And, like, only maybe half of them actually give you something. And that's being generous, I think. $750 checklist soon. Okay, but I'm looking forward to the Riders one. because they've seemingly fixed that. With the fact that you can get stickers and currency and machines, etc., etc. I feel like it's more likely that every single checklist box in Riders is going to at least give you something, even if it's small. And I really hope that's true. I really hope there's a bunch of alts for everyone, considering how many there are now. That's another thing, is like... what is that? Because it's very strange to me that they've only shown off 7 colors for Kirby. Not even the original 8. And then everyone else gets maybe 3 tops. 2. Not gonna lie, I just hope they kept the achievement noise. Yeah. I'm sure if they make a new sound, it'll be fine, it'll be functional, it'll sound good, but... That achievement get sound in this... It just feels good. It's been a while since I've listened to any of the... anniversary stuff. Or even like Kirby Cafe. Although I love Kirby Cafe. OST. They put so much care into something that you're not gonna pay too much attention to. When you're actually there, I mean. Can't wait for story mode, those cutscenes look insane. Explodes. I looked away for most of them, but of course I got shown stuff like Nova, 02, Nightmare. I got shown all that on social media. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know the context. Really? 100 laps each? Okay. We will not be doing that. Not now. Oh, shoot, wait, I'm using the wrong machine. Hang on. I want to use the Steer Star. I just boosted. Hang on. Honestly, like, it's crazy to me that they brought Top Ride back. Sakurai even said, like, we've done so much for this game already. I feel like you wouldn't be allowed to kill us if we didn't bring Top Ride back. Anyways, we brought Top Ride back. And it fixed the thing that I felt was the most weird about Top Ride, was that it wasn't really integrated with the rest of the modes very well. You get 2 machines. There's no abilities. And, like, almost exclusively original items to this mode. Not even, like, King DDD and Meta Knight are here. So anyways, you can now play as every character in every machine in Rider's Top Ride. Also, apparently that didn't count. Oh well. That used to be my old raid sound. I love Sakurai's design philosophy so much, because it's like, we don't need to do this. But, why not, right? Pay $250 for amiibos, for 5 amiibos. That still really saddens me. Oh hey, your dream game exists. Isn't that cool? Anyways, it has the most expensive amiibo the world has ever seen. At its base market value. Isn't that cool? To be fair, the Nendo... To be fair, the amiibo are like Nendo quality too. And you can like mess with... Hi Green Kirby. And you can like mess with them too. It's a fun little thing. I'm not gonna say it's not. But... man, I can't afford that. Especially the fact that you practically need 2 amiibo to get their full functionality. And you might like the machine of 1 amiibo but not the character, or vice versa. Like, maybe I want Wagon Star, but I'm not willing to get the Chef Kawasaki amiibo, or whatever he's gonna be on. I think he's actually on the Hopping Star, which I forgot existed. Because I didn't look at it. What does Chef Kawasaki do to you? Nothing, I'm just giving an example. Because if I'm spending $50 on an amiibo, it's gonna be like... Bandana Waddle Dee, and maybe Kirby himself. Maybe Rick, even. But, like, I'm not buying the Tyranza amiibo. That's $50 on a character that I probably have the least attachment to out of all the roster. That's not for any, like, personal grievances against Tyranza. I just haven't played Triple Deluxe in a very long time. And then I started replaying it a little while back. And then I lost my DS. Ow. You know who I would pay $50 for? Oh, who can say? Right. It could be anyone. Paint roller? No. Adding Ripple Queen to the game specifically to make you buy her amiibo? Day 1. I'm dipping into MagFest funds if they announce that. I'm not even kidding. Highlight. I like the repurposing of Light in Air Riders to be on the Beam Gauntlet. That's fun. What the hell? I'm confused. Green will always be my last color to unlock in City Trial. Yeah, fair. I remember we were looking at that spoilers for the Brawl Cats playthrough. I looked that up, and I tried going for it and, like, gave up after maybe 5 minutes. If that. Air Ride missions are so funny. They're like, steal this guy's lunch money for, like, 10 minutes straight. Pelt this guy with rocks 10 times. And then you get, like, one of the legendary Air Ride machine pieces for it. I just learned about the ending City Trial with everyone on the rails earlier. Yeah, that one's stupid. You can very much so tell that some of these were made just to be done in multiplayer. One of them is, everyone get off their machines at the end of the match. And it's like, who the hell's doing that in single player? No one. Either get some friends that are willing to achievement hunt with you, or just plug in a second controller. Yeah, just kill all the CPUs, I guess. I guess that works. Also, I'm just gonna say metal fans are in for a treat. It reminds me of some of the Battle Royale ones. What are Battle Royale achievements like? There's one in the game that's like, yeah, finish rocket move with nobody on the rocket. Can't do it in multiplayer? That's awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't have green here either. That's funny. I'm just gonna do a city trial. Everyone on 9. Everyone on 9. I'm really looking forward to getting back on Air Riders. The amount of time I spent on that demo was crazy. Apparently I've played Air Ride. I tried pressing Y just now to hone in on... That's crazy. Well over 12 hours? I think I spent, like... I'm pretty sure my activity says I spent over 20 hours online. If I had to calculate it, I would say I did 3 hours of the first session, the full 6 for the second, another 3 on the 3rd. Maybe 2 very exhausted hours. Fuck. Very, very exhausted hours of the 4th. Oh, you're so slow in this. It's like 2 hours on the 4th session. I believe another almost like 5 to 6 hours on the 5th. And then maybe another 2 or 3 on the 6th. And that's not even counting the lesson times. There's a few full games in there, like in my Switch library, that I've played the entirety of. And they have less playtime than Air Riders. You'll be fighting numerous enemies. Do I believe that? I might. We'll see. I believe it. I feel like I played just the right amount of time to not get burnt out. I really hope I don't get burnt out. It's like, I personally consider myself to be the biggest Air Ride fan I know. I'm not taking contenders. But I do worry that the amount of time I play might impact how much I play Riders. For some reason, I thought Turbostar was a new one for Riders. Some of the new machines in Air Riders are really cool. I think the chariots are neat. I should introduce you to some of my friends. Competition. Ah! Ah! No, I'm kidding. But I love the Vampire Star. I think Vampire Star might be my favorite out of the new ones so far. Vampire seems to take the spotlight from Shadow. Yeah, Shadow unfortunately seems to have taken a nerf hard. So yeah, Vampire is the Shadow of Riders now, it seems. Oh, that's a lot of defense. This is 100% Kirby Melee. I'm not doing so good on stat collection. I'm also not going for my opponents very much, am I? Yeah, supposedly when you attack people enough, it turns red, and then I think that gives it a stat boost. Various temporary stat boosts. I should have gone for the Star Pole. I'm slacking. What the hell? Also, this is not a good machine for Kirby Melee. Oh, what the hell? This place feels tiny compared to the one in Riders now. I didn't even realize it was bigger. Is it? Can I please have sword? It is very weird that they hid Vampire Star, huh? It's like, I wasn't looking when they were showing off new machines and whatnot, so I completely missed that. But I have to wonder if they just knew it was going to be a good one. Makes you wonder what else they had. Yeah, I really hope there's some really cool shit that they haven't shown off. Because my current worry is that we kind of know everything about the game. I mean, obviously we don't, but, like... Imagine there's like double the roster they showed. Insane fucking curtain pull if they do that. Get ready for the Snail Star. I was gonna say that's just the Bulk Star, but that's not even true. They made Bulk Star good. They did the impossible. What even is the gummies thing? It's literally functionally useless. It's just a fun thing that Sakurai added because it's a funny little fuck around, waste some time mode. It's just a fun visualization of this game's equivalent to Smash Tags. So other than funny shapes go burr, that's literally its entire purpose. There's nothing else to it. And I kind of love that. Not everything needs to have a real function. I also find it so interesting that Sakurai right out of the gate said no DLC is planned. And I respect that 100%. Sakurai's been in the pits working on Smash game after Smash game. He does not need to be back in the DLC pit for like 5 years. Exaggerating, but like... Wonder if that includes free content? I imagine so. I mean, if not, I'll take it. It's like, I'm so mixed on the idea of DLC for Air Riders, because, like, obviously more content in my dream game that I've been waiting for years to see exist. But, you know, Sakurai doesn't need to be doing all that. They said no, didn't they? Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Something I took for granted in... Jesus Christ, I'm getting all the bad ones. Something I took for granted in the Air Riders demo is that when you're charging, you can quick spin. You can't do that in the original. There's so many little adjustments to the things that were already in Air Ride that just make it feel better, and I love that. That's fake, that's fake, that's fake. All? Who left an all here? The hell? Thanks? You can't quick spin in the air too? I noticed that. I noticed that they added quick spinning in the air. I'm gonna nerd out really quick, because there was technically a way of quick spinning in the air in this game, but it's some crazy glitch state shit. It's not intentional. Also, Gordos. You only get one now. Very funny. It's for the better. Because just being able to sling the shit around is, kind of insane. Oh yeah, God, especially with 16 players. Even if just half of the players grab Gordos at once, that would still be fucking 24 Gordos on the field at once if they kept the 3. The Gordo POV cameras are still so funny. I love all the additional pop-ups. You kill Rick and you get to see him waffle off of his bike for a bit. Okay, bye Rex Whaley, jeez. I want to see all the songs they add to the game. I keep thinking about that Dark Mind remix that they showed off 3 times between both directs. Unless they're using that for some story shit, I can't imagine what else it'd be used for other than just being an extra song to have in your playlist. And if they're doing arrangements for songs that you don't hear otherwise, awesome, incredible even. No, fuck you. Get back on your compact star, buddy. You don't deserve that shit. I hope this game just does the Mario Kart thing and has a whole album of OST in it. That would be so cool, but I'm also not getting my hopes up for it. Because I think it'll be more of a Dream Buffet thing, where they do remixes of a certain selection of songs, and then beyond that it's just the original tracks, which is also fine. I'm gonna go try killing people with fireworks. Come here. Come here. Come on. Got away. I think they should put Rainbow Curse on the Nintendo Switch too, so I can play it. I've never owned a Wii U. Yeah, exactly. I'm really hoping mouse support opens up... Oh, hi, Jago. I'm really hoping mouse support allows them to port more Wii U games without compromise in how they play. Everyone always goes, oh, they could have done it with gyro controls. Do you know how much that would suck? For, like, a lot of games. I'm gonna say it wasn't great in 3D World. But they also got rid of most of the things that required you to do that in 3D World, so it was fine. Oh yeah, the compact stars do fly away in Air Riders. They do not want you using that shit. I was gonna say, like, oh, well that makes doing compact star runs, compact star only runs, makes doing that so much harder. But actually no, because I tested it out on the Air Rider stream I did. And normally when you get off of your machine at the very end of a city trial in this game, because you manually got off of your machine, it still allows you to have that machine for the stadium. Not in Air Riders. They throw you immediately back on the compact star because you were ballsy enough to get off of your machine. And anyways, I think I win. Where do you think you're going, buddy? No swerve star for you. Don't touch that shit. Of course, the rocket star. It's okay, once I take off, once I take off. There we go. Yeah, there's so much, like, big details. So many big details that I've seen them get right in Air Riders, but I really hope the smaller stuff, like the legendary transform animations and whatnot, I really hope that they hit just as hard in Riders. Anyways, I'm gonna try doing some more checklist stuff now. I'm not aiming for 100%. Hell no. I'm just seeing what I can do in the last stream here. Frozen Hillside, finish under 310, Turbo Star. What the fuck are you talking about, Orchid? I don't have the Turbo Star. We can't do that one yet. Checker Knights, finish one lap under a minute 20. I imagine it's gonna be Swerve Star. I think if they put Cocomelon in Air Riders, I would unfortunately still be buying it. They'd have to do a lot to get me to stop buying Air Riders. Do you think someone's gonna make like a baby fruit sensory video with the gummies? Is that a thing that they're gonna do? Someone has to. I don't think I'm making this. I don't think this is the run. Maybe it's not Swerve Star. What if Air Riders has Gen AI? Okay, then that would probably, unfortunately, get me to stop my pre-order. I'll take Cocomelon, but What if Air Riders only has scary green? I was gonna say that's the one color they haven't shown off yet, but no, it's brown they haven't shown off yet. Which is unfortunate. I like using brown Kirby. Okay, we're not doing that. That was painful to say. I'm so sorry. You're not forgiven. Jail. 10 years. It's time for the crystal. Give him the crystal. I think this is worse, actually. I think I'm doing worse, actually. I think maybe with all the twists and turns in this track. Maybe Swerve and Slick aren't good for this one. Oh. Cool. Fuck. I have not unlocked Wheelie Scooter. I actually don't have most of the vehicles in this. What are some ones that I can reasonably do? Magma flows. Finish 2 laps under 2-1. Okay. You know, I actually know what I could do here. Ah! Did you know this was here? Isn't that cool? Hang on, there's another one over here I don't think I touched yet. But you know, Haze, that would be cool, and I would believe that, because I think it would be cool to surprise the player with cool remixes. Okay, no, I needed to get first. Damn. Unfortunate. I'm kinda sucking at these missions. Swallow chili. Snowman enemy. 3 more times to take. 3 more times. Take first. Open the trapdoor exactly 3 times. Okay. Sky Sands, 240 Wagon Star. We can try. I'm really glad they made a visual indicator on that you gain speed when you defeat an enemy. Because you don't really notice it in this one. It's there, though. Okay, I think we're good. I think it told me to get 240 or better, so... Ow. There we go. Please! Please! There we go. There we go. Oh, wow. Cool. Awesome. What can we do now? 1-2 on Slickstar. 1-2 on Slickstar. You see, I'm really excited for that, Haze. All you said was, yay, Sky Sands music, but like, that's gonna have a real function now. It's not just gonna be a thing you can listen to. Cool. I want to say, like, yeah, Celestial Valley especially, I want to see, but, like, all of the tracks in this game already look good on the GameCube. I just want to see all of them. Oh, wait. That was a different one. It was 1-2, not 1-10. Honestly, I think I could sacrifice Checker Knights for Gay Cat with Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Mustard. Might even enhance the game. I'm kidding. I don't mean this. I'm locking the fuck in, sorry. I missed boost panels, we're fucked. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Close. Maybe if I just keep going. Maybe I just keep going. Because it doesn't say it needs to be my first lap, it just needs to be one of my laps. Okay. I'll try one more time. I forgot about the replay Ghost of Light. That side's like barely any faster. Okay, well... we can give up on that one for now. Finishing first with sleep ability. There is a single map in where I feel like I can do that one, and I don't have it. Yeah, no. I would have to do that on Nebula Belt. Likely, at least. And that's completely random. Did I not do this? Oh no, I did that in time attack. Okay. We'll do the Sky Sands one. How far along is Air Ride modding? People have managed to import custom machine models and animations. Custom skins. With, like, special textures and, like... yeah. Shrug. I forget what you call it. It's like they gave them, like, an outline in one of the mods. Have they been able to add, like, outright new stars? Yes. Not maps, though. But there's one mod for the game that adds 2 new stars, and it doesn't take up any slots, which is very cool. Schmoyle. Oh god, that is really, really hard off-road. When Sakurai mentioned that all machines use the same system and just modify the stats, made me curious about that. Yeah, it's such a simple system and intuitive system for the developers. And just by tweaking some numbers, you get like an entirely new playstyle. In fact, one of the modded machines just happens to play like the Tank Star, sort of. I thought that was funny when I played the game. Like, it doesn't really feel like you're playing what's essentially the Tank Star, but it stays in the direction you were going or facing when you hold your charge, and it's like that's the tank. That's the tank. That's new guy. How'd they do that? I forget what the other one does. I couldn't tell you. I haven't played Backside Mod forever. No? Okay, I thought so. I was gonna say, like, come on. There we go. Oh, wow. Hello. Wiki for Backside Mod is near empty. That makes sense. I don't really hear people talk about Backside very much. I mean, it's still cool, though. What it does. Sky Sands, 1 lap. Does that enable the extra music? No. Okay. No, I want to figure this out. It said press X or Y. That's fine. It's fine. I didn't get my boost. It's a dog shit boost. Oops. It's fine, question mark? Hooray! Awesome. That was easy. I think maybe I'll move on to Top Ride. I know there's a lot of shit we haven't touched in Air Ride, but like, I don't want to do this. I'll try the grass thing again. Wait, shit, I'm on the wrong mode. I pressed my button. I assume the whole thing here is just don't press your button and get first. Ow. Owie. It's just that easy. Okay. Finish water under 1:06. I'm just kind of doing chores this stream. I'm on the wrong star. It's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. Immediately screwing me over. Immediately feels bad. Let me go! Let me go! No! It's quesadillas night? Hell yeah. We were doing soft tacos for dinner tonight, but the tortillas were really dry and it made me sad. Go. That's gonna cost me now, isn't it? Never mind, we're good. I'm good at the game. Fire. Finish 5 seconds faster than second place. Okay. One on everyone. Wait, I wonder if this will still work, because the CPUs don't get the finish in single player. Maybe it'll just take where they currently are and estimate what they would have finished at. Wait, no, they literally do get the finish. What am I talking about? I think I'm tired. I think I'm tired. Wait, okay, no, I was right. Never mind. I shouldn't doubt myself. I shouldn't doubt myself. Water, 1 lap in under 1050. Scary. Okay. That's the wrong star. Why does it keep setting me on free star? Game hates me. Really? Oh, wow. Nice. Wait, no, that wasn't the one. Oh, there's 2 different ones for 2 different times. Okay. I gotta see, is the waterfall any faster? I don't believe so. No, they're not. Okay. Uh... But we can do this one later. Or never. Never. You know, I'm just gonna do one lap on every track and see if I get stuff from that. Cool. One lap under 6 seconds. One lap under 650. Okay, that one was a bit slow, but I'm surprised I still got it. Under 11. Okay, that one was really good. Okay. It's just that easy. I did both at once also. It's just that easy. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it reacts to the player's movements. That's cool. No, go! Okay. I'm gonna try to go a little faster. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, finishing in first with CPU set to level 5 is an achievement. I'm just gonna do one lap, because I don't think it counts laps. Why am I on Freestar again? Cut that out. Cut that shit out. This game has some shit against me, I swear. Fuck. Close, close, close. You can even play this game one-handed. And then like a million people made Susie jokes that day. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess it does count laps, but I got the other one instead. Unless the CPUs aren't set to 5 again. No, they are. Okay, I'll do recommend it. Fine. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sky, take first without using boost. I tabbed out. Wait, shit. There we go. Oh wait, I boost. Fuck. There we go. This game's easy. This game's easy. Easy video game. Change yellow to scary green and it's the Kirby Lings? What the fuck are you talking about? You're obsessed with the Three Nephews thing! Where's this coming from? It's my new uncanny, don't say that. I'd say it's an improvement. Man, top right missions are way more bearable. I'm assuming the other mission is don't use the light trails. So I'll do that. I'll do that one too. Jesus Christ. Top right is really easy to knock out the achievements for, I'm seeing. Also, okay, never mind. Maybe we did that one already then. Or maybe we don't have that one yet. Oh dear. I gotta try again because I grabbed an item at the end. Also, hey, we have a purple box now. Ah! Hello? Special music. Okay, never mind. Either don't have that one or did it already. What else do we got? I kind of just want to go to 60, so we've done half of the missions for top right here. Drop into Ant Doom 20 times in one game. Why? No! Nice. Sigh, these are time investments. Sigh. Laps recommended. Light. There's one pillar. Okay, I'm restarting, I'm restarting. Okay. I think that it's maybe 5? 6. And now we just get first. Thinking about City Trial menu theme? What, like an Air Riders? It's really good. It's really good. Okay, I didn't do that one. Very strange. I honestly thought you meant like the paddock theme. Does City Trial actually have its own like menu variant? I'm surprised I didn't notice that if so. I'll probably have to hear it because for some reason it's not clicking with me. Oh, it's the more flute heavy one? That okay. See, I just thought that was the normal menu theme. I almost exclusively played City Trial. I didn't know there was a difference. One lap under 950 in metal. Okay, that's why. Go back to normal? Aw. Also, hello. Okay. Today we're just going through all of Air Ride one more time and clearing some extra checkboxes before Air Riders comes out. Not going for all of them though. It's a bit of too much of a chore for me. There we go. I wanted to get to 60 on Top Ride, but some of these are a bit longer than I would like them to be. Helping the old Top Ride tracks and music return. I think the music at least will return, because Light gets repurposed for a stadium in Air Riders. So on one hand, I can see them at least bringing all the music back, but them using a light for a city trial stadium makes me think the tracks won't come back, and that's kind of sad. Yeah, it will be weird if they bring back all the air ride tracks, but not the top ride tracks. It'll feel a bit odd. Yeah, I agree with that. Drag Race 1. 17 on Formula Star. Can I just do this from the stadium menu, or do I need to bulk up on stats? Okay, that was slow. Sand is pretty memorable. Personally, the one my personal favorite was Light growing up. Okay, this is definitely not fast enough. Hello. That is definitely not fast enough. I think Light's music returning could be a hint. I would like that to be the case. I'm hoping. Use fireworks to KO rivals 10 times or more. I can try. I'm gonna set the stadium to Destruction Derby so I can get more offense. Set them all on 1. See, I acknowledge that I'm just really worried about knowing things about this game. The voice in the back of my head is beating me in the head saying, "We've seen too much of this game, blah blah blah." But I 100% think that Sakurai has plenty of surprises to still surprise the player with. Because we all thought that we had basically seen the entire game from the first direct, and then he gave us another hour of content. He can surprise us with anything at this point. Oh god, is there really 150 per checklist? That's fun. I'm looking forward to that. I will be 100%ing the game. Come on, man, I'm not hungry. Sigh. Dropped his lunch and left. Okay, so that was not an exaggeration earlier. That really is the number. Oh, I'm 100% doing the online checklist. A lot of my time, I feel, will be spent online. So I might as well do the missions while I'm there. I have one fear. Listening. Where's Wing and Tornado? We had this exact thought earlier. It's very funny you mentioned that. Not in the presentations, not in the open test ride. Why are they gone? Oh, you motherfucker. I guess I'm going Hydra. Yeah, Wing especially was very useful at times. Damn, all of Hydra spawned in the same building, basically. Haven't seen that in a while. I'm gonna go kill people. Tornado as well, being a more offensive quick spin. And now that's got me worried, because Fighter's kind of taken that spot with more functionality. But yeah, it could also hit above you. Hopefully they're still there. It'd be weird if they brought back a ton of things from the original, but... You know, not like the abilities. I wouldn't say Fighter's the same. Yeah, I would say it's different enough, but from a designer perspective, I wonder if they saw that and thought it wasn't enough to bring back. Which would be strange. I think they should bring it back. I'm just harassing these poor CPUs. Were there more mystery machines? I was only told about Vampire being hidden. There were some odd ones besides the question mark one. Okay. There we go. There's one. There's at least one mission done. If nothing else. If they still have more machines they haven't shown off at all, I'm looking forward to that. I'm still wondering if they're planning on doing a third legendary. And what the heck that would even entail. I still say the Transform Star was like the thing they would do for a legendary. And maybe they'll just do that, but better. Maybe they'll just do another Transform Star, but with better stats. Imagine it's a legendary wheelie. That would actually be kinda cool. I don't know how good it would be, but that would be kinda cool if so, and it's like the antagonist wheelie, that would actually kind of go hard. Damn, okay, 3 achievements. Hell yeah, there we go. Oh, we did it! There we go. Hello? There we go. There we go. And that's funny, because I'm looking at the time, we've been going for almost 2 hours already. I think that's a good point to call it. I was hoping Gordo could have been playable. That would have been funny. I do like that the enemies in the game that are enemies aren't deconfirming playable characters. Because, like, you can stand next to a normal Waddle Dee as Waddle Dee. It's kind of funny. But, thoughts on Air Ride original. Great game. Grew up with this for playing it for hours as a kid. I continue to play this game for hours as an adult now. Would always play it alone and with family. Well, what's a good thing to put on at the end? I guess we can just watch the opening. I would always... Yeah, point is, I've spent so much time with this game, both back then and now, that it's like... I think the question of what my favorite video game ever is might just have to be Air Ride. I've said it before, but I think now's a good time to reiterate that. This game lives in my brain 24/7. Even if there's still some things I'm not technically in-depth on knowledge in. I get my ass kicked in the competitive scene, but it's fine, I still have fun. And now we just wait for Air Riders. Now we just wait for Air Riders. Let's take a look at the checklists all the time. Hoping the Mage Sisters make it alongside Alphalin. That would be cool, considering Star Allies is like the one game that isn't properly represented. I love how little we did of Air Ride. That shit was not fun. I noticed nothing really shows that attacking enemies makes you go faster in the original. Yeah, I'm really glad that there's a visual for a lot of things now. Because people are saying that the Star Stream or whatever it is, the Slipstream, that's a thing in the original, but not visually. I mean, you can go behind someone and, you know, you'll slipstream them, but Air Ride makes it a point to show where you go to slipstream. And I think that helps a lot. I really love all the little changes that Air Riders has made to the formula. It just makes what already was there feel so much better. And then building off of that in new ways as well. I could not have hoped for a better sequel, really. Also, I am reading over the conversation in chat while organizing my thoughts on Air Ride. I really hope that there's like a secret extra row of 4 new characters. They could just, you know, make the list bigger if they want to add even more characters. Because Smash does that. But if we're going off of just what's there, I just want to see 4 more characters. Because I personally don't think we're gonna see that many other characters. Because we've already seen so many compared to this game's, what, 1? And I don't want Sakurai going crazy over character rosters again. Let me play a squishy? Agree. I've been saying this. But I do agree that there will probably be at least some extra characters. Because Sakurai made it very... not clear, but he worded his sentence very interestingly in that he said, that's all the characters will show you for now, basically. That's not how you say, this is our whole roster, have fun, see you at release. That's how you would imply there's more. While he said no DLC, he didn't roll out free updates. I imagine by DLC, he also probably means any major content updates. I mean, pleasantly surprise me if so. But for Sakurai's sake, I also don't want him back in the DLC depths. Like, sure, if there does happen to be free content updates in which they're like, here's more characters that you guys wanted, that to me is the definition of DLC still. But I'll be pleasantly surprised. I won't say no. It'd be silly to say no to that if we get it anyways. But yeah, that's like, yeah, no DLC and not an ongoing series, but it's about future updates or support. I definitely think maybe you mentioned an unseen events tab. I think we could see some events. Maybe. That'd be neat. Don't know what they do, but that'd be cool. But I am just mainly expecting maybe some patch notes and balance changes at best. I agree with Orchid here. Free content updates are still DLC because you're still downloading the content. Posture check? You actually redeemed that after I straightened my back. But thank you. I'll do a stretch in place of that. But I feel like that's really all I have to say at the end of all of this, or else I'm just gonna start sounding like a broken record. Love Air Ride, looking forward to Riders in 2 days. Which is insane to say. I'm not reading that. But, yeah. It's been fun. I'm not leaving Air Ride Original in the dust to die forever. But maybe in terms of streams. It is possible that we at least won't see Air Ride streams original for at least a very long time. Unless I play with others. Air Ride has been left to float down the river in a cardboard box. Yes, much like Rick. Can't wait to go pick up my copy and get like breakfast from somewhere. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, same. Uh, I look forward to either going to get breakfast and then my copy, or my copy and then breakfast, depending on when I wake up and get out of bed. Also, you have nothing to be sorry for. This is an interesting discussion. It's just, I think, I personally like to be on the side of caution and less not less optimism, for lack of a better word. But I just don't like to expect things when Sakurai feels like he's making a deliberate point to deter expectations for things like that. Anyways, who's streaming? Who else is streaming? Yeah, what Orchid said. I'll be excited if we get updates, but I'm not expecting anything. Let's go on twitch.tv and see if people are streaming that I follow. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming and watching my stream. Thank you all for watching. Uh, I love Air Ride, and I love playing Air Ride for people behind my computer, inside my computer. But no one I'm really following. No one I'm following is really streaming right now, so I might just pack it all up. I might pack it up, go lay down for a bit. I'm tired. Smile. So yeah, Air Riders releases in 2 days. I won't be streaming my initial playing of it. That shit is way too early in the morning for me to stream my initial impressions of it, and I am not waiting to open my game. But that's not to say I won't stream it ever. Raid Luigi Gaming? What are you talking about? I see no Luigi Gaming. So I'm gonna I'm wrapping up. Good night, everybody. See you whenever the hell I stream next. Bye bye.